This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
You know, I had a cold open written here, and now I think about it, I'm pretty sure we've done it before. Something about, like, where I had this toy called Cores, and I was pronouncing it Corpse and freaking my dad out. Anyway, here's what I'm going to talk about instead, and it has nothing to do with WoW. Like how last week I figured out that AI can make some really kick-ass fucking, songs about WoW. Well, I went and made up fucking EDM shit. And it's actually going to be going on Spotify as soon as it gets past the distributor. So, you know, look for Nerkid. Nerkidd. You know, shameless self-plug.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's balls. The World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by BoomyNation, Craig, Gershom, Johnny Tips, and Wooly. What's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode number 169. I'm Wooly, the king of bullshit and wild-stalking feral kitty cat. We have with us the man, the myth, the bearded warlock himself, BoomyNation, and of course, Johnny Tips, the proud Dark Iron warlock. Gershom is off having some fantastic birthday celebrations, so happy birthday, Gershom! And hello, gentlemen, how are you doing?
Hello.
Holy hell, I have this music up loud. Why do I always manage to have that be the case every single fucking week? That's better.
It's rockin', man.
Anyway, I guess we can just jump right into things. What have we been up to in WoW this week? I mean, I can start. I didn't do jack shit. I did a few delves on my druid and some upgrades. That's it.
Wow, that's riveting.
Yeah, very. I didn't do a lot. It was a busy week at work. Boomy, what about you?
Oh, actually was doing a lot in WoW this time.
Trying to run away from the SWTOR haters?
Yeah. Actually, I do have a SWTOR story, but it has nothing to do with the stupid haters. So, what the heck did I write down? So I finally got the, the Mountacular achievement with the Fellfire Hawk. Finally got that. I know people are like, well, I've got 1,005 billion mounts. I'm like, yeah, it's taking me a while. Shut up. And I'm just doing my weeklies, actually trying to do them all, which literally took a week, and that annoyed me. The Legion dungeons for Timewalking suck. I don't know if they're undertuned, overtuned, or just the people running them suck. I know Gersh was having issues with that, and I was pounding my beard against things because of that. But yeah, just doing delves, finish that up. And at times I felt like delves just take too damn long, but it's also me not paying attention and getting bored with the delves and watching movies and stuff while I'm supposed to be delving.
Can I just interject? Fucking
yes.
Fungal Folly is the worst fucking delve. Like, for fuck's sake. I swear to God.
Of course, the first one, right?
What do you mean?
Is that the mushroom one?
I think that's the second one. It's fucking awful, especially the one where you have to like click on the little guy and avoid the little puddles of hate. Because my laptop, I play on my lunch at work. It's actually kind of genius that I have time for that. But the laptop I have can only run it on like super low specs, so I don't see the puddles of hate until they pop. So I can only run around and hope I don't get hit, and it's annoying as fuck. Fuck Fungal Folly. And I think if you kill a spore, it should stay fucking dead.
Yes, I agree with that.
Anyway, continue, sorry.
It's okay. So outside of me having fun with delves and just being annoyed with them and getting some more achievements in there, so in SWTOR I was made a guild leader for a guild there, and on Starforge server. So everyone's on there. I'll probably be putting people in there. I have no idea who's in there. There's a raid team, but yeah, someone made me a guild leader that I know in the content creator world. So I'll just add that to my plate of things I have to do, I guess.
Are you part of that raid team?
No, I have zero time for that shenanigans.
Damn.
I was just told to make sure they behave because they're a bunch of cranky old men.
That sounds like people who play MMOs. We're getting old.
Yeah, that's true. We are a bunch of cranky old men.
Is that it for you? Any other things you did?
That's it, man. That is it.
Alrighty. Johnny, what about you? What'd you do this week?
I did my WoD time walking when it was time. I haven't done the Legion one yet. I need to do that at some point. But other than that, just really Season of Discovery. I'm level 53 now. Started last week at level 30. Now I'm 53.
Hell yeah,
so that
man.
was fun. Did a BRD run, like not the whole thing. We did like the jail corner or whatever it's called, the jail section. That very first section you can do.
I'm not like where you run around and open doors and hope somebody who isn't gonna kill you comes out. Yeah, that.
Yep.
I've only ever done that like as old content.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun, man. Inside, it's not as. I mean, it's obviously things can go wrong very quickly, but more often than not, you end up being able to kind of work your way through it. You know, just takes fucking forever.
I believe
everything's just so much slower. Yeah, it's just on a different kind of pace. Different kind of pace.
On the classic servers, like it's probably different for SOD, I guess. But do you have to go through the dungeon to get to Molten Core like back in the day? That's fucking annoying.
And there's the attunement still and all that, but obviously like it's so much easier because of all the extra power from having the runes.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's not like it's tuned for that. It's still the same as it was, you know, so you kind of troll over it a little bit, you know, in terms of if you got a full like Fiverr group, you know.
Well then, as a raid, once you go up to Tharzan, do you just pretty much sack tap him and he's dead? And I'm talking in retail when they were doing that. Or am I combining
retail,
shit?
But not inside.
Oh, okay. So, sack tapping Tharzan. You can't do that inside. You can do that in retail.
I'm sure if you're like level 60 or whatever, maybe you could like pretty quickly, you know, knock them out, but...
Sure. Well, is that you got more, or is that what you did?
That's about it. That's about all I got this week, yeah.
Solid.
I have one more.
What's up?
Now the dog stopped barking. So, I saw in the notes Plunderstorm.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if I even talked about this last week, but I'm done with Plunderstorm. I got my last mount. I kind of found it boring this time around. What about you guys?
I kept getting my ass kicked. I played it for like an hour, 2 hours earlier this week. Completely forgot I did. And like, I kept fucking getting waffle stomped by like everybody I went up against. I had one kill the entire time I played. And it was because I was level 4 and the other guy was like 2 or something like that. Johnny, you do much Plunderstorm?
I've been had a chance. I've had a chance, man. I've been wanting to. I've been jonesing for my plunder. Get my treasure.
Take a gander at the booty that they have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing I did. Or was that before? And it was on last week's episode. I don't know. I got the whole like pirate outfit that's like the dark one with the, I think it's new with this Plunderstorm season.
Nice.
So I run around Arathi looking like a pirate instead of.
I mean, the pirate stuff does look really cool.
It is cool, Transmog. Like,
squall looking one.
I feel like an outlaw rogue is probably best. That like Transmog is best suited for an outlaw rogue, if you ask me.
And for Pirate Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Forgot about Pirate Day. All right, I'm getting a little bit away from things. If that's all we did this week, let's move on to the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! It's the mixed drink of the week, and I'm floating a little bit, by the way. Shit, it's the mixed drink of the week, but before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Would you guys believe I've never written that down? I've just memorized it by saying it. Yep, never once.
Impressed.
Nice, thank you. Anyway, we have been going through end bosses of raids, and we are in the Wrath of the Lich King era right now. So this week, BoomyNation is up, and he's bringing us Toravon from Vault of Archavon. And all I know about Toravon is he's a big-ass giant with a big blue beard. So...
Daddy.
Oh my god.
Cool mammoth mount from him, too.
What's that?
There's a cool mammoth mount that comes from him.
What mammoth?
There's a mammoth that drops from Toravon, I believe.
Is it the Wrath of the Lich King version of the yak?
Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth or whatever.
That's what I meant. The mammoth that was like the... Because there was one that had just repair. There was another that had a vendor as well. And yeah, it's been a while. And
This is the one, I think it's a 2-seater or 3-seater. You can have...
Yeah.
The 2-seater is when you buy, right?
Yes.
It's been a long time.
I remember now. I remember being jelly as hell and getting pissed off when people were standing on the mailbox with their goddamn mammoths. Assholes. Actually,
and now they stand on it with their damn dinosaurs.
They still do that. You people, you have had 20 years. You've had 20 years and you haven't stopped. You know what? I don't blame you. It's a little funny. Anyway, we have to guess what is in the Toravon drink. I don't know a whole lot about this guy. So my guess is something brown because of his coat, something blue because of his beard, and am I remembering wrong, or did the beard turn green?
Oh, I don't remember, man. It's been at forever.
I'm gonna pretend it doesn't, but it probably does. So, brown, you're a whiskey guy, so I'm thinking it's got a base of regular old bourbon. Neat. No, not neat, because there's other shit in it. Just a tiny splash of blue curacao so as to not compromise the integrity of the whiskey, but also to bring just a little bit of sassiness. I don't know.
I feel like you have your pinky up while you're saying that. It's very like, and I have the notes and aroma of figs and nutmeg.
I'm actually just a little lightly toasted. So I like, oh shit, that thing I flung, I need that. Damn it. Anyway.
Poor kid.
That's my guess. What's Johnny's guess?
I think it is going to be a nice vodka, which I know you normally do whiskey, but I think for this one you went with vodka, and I think you did a pale blue Mountain Dew and some lime on ice.
Oh, you got two of them.
Damn it. Well,
yes. So would you ladies like to know what's in this? I mean, you all were like close. One said, well, you said blue, so there's a blue thing in there. And Johnny, you got the closest.
Well, what's in it?
Well, I strayed from tradition. There is no whiskey or bourbon in this sucker.
What?
I know. Think of summertime or spring.
How mad was your beard at you?
We didn't talk for a day, but it got over it. I don't know if I'm ready for winter to be over, which I am. And my Viking ancestors are sad about that, but I'm done. Because I'm a walking salt lick now. But what's in this sucker is 1 shot of blueberry lemonade rum, a half a shot of Maestro Dobel tequila. Oh, there's no vodka, so I'm sorry. But you got the lime juice. I put a teaspoon of lime juice in it with, as the base though, is the pineapple sparkling water.
That sounds actually really nice. I want one. I'm not.
Well, come over.
I'm not a huge fan of tequila, mainly because every time I have it, it makes me incredibly annoying.
Tequila, the baby maker. That's what we called it back in the early 2000s.
I wasn't drinking in the early 2000s. I was just a wee little boy.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I didn't drink or smoke or anything in high school, except for, like, Mom, turn this off. Like, the last semester of my senior year, me and a couple of friends, we had the final period of the day off, so we went over to my house. And I thought it'd be interesting to try to open a Coca-Cola can, drop a little bit of brandy in there, and just drink that. Problem is, I didn't know my sister was home. So as I'm pouring it, she's coming up the stairs. I panic, whip the brandy back into the cabinet, and a bunch of it spills on the counter. I wipe it up quick with my shirt, and she gets to the top of the stairs from the basement where our bedrooms were. It was a furnished basement, so, you know, we weren't gremlins. But her face wrinkles up as she sniffs the air. She's like, "Why do I smell rubbing alcohol?" And I'm like, I was cleaning something. And that's
nice.
The end of the story.
That's a great story. I didn't really start any of that shenanigans till I was in my mid-20s. I don't think I even smoked right, and I didn't drink right. But now I do. Thanks to lockdowns. You taught me so much.
Yeah. Okay, so to recap, it has a base of pineapple sparkling water, 1 shot of blueberry lemonade rum, half a shot. Does it matter on the brand of tequila? Because I didn't know how to spell that. I just wrote tequila.
Tequila is fine.
Sweet. Wait, is it gold tequila or white tequila? Silver,
it's white.
Sorry.
So, yeah,
white.
That does matter. And a teaspoon of lime juice.
And a teaspoon of lime juice. Well, that sounds really nice. Are you drinking it right now? Is your beard drinking it right now?
It is. It's actually very refreshing. It's very clean and crisp. So I'm like, oh.
Get ready to take a sip,
I wouldn't actually drink this normally, but I can see this being a nice summer drink.
Over the lips, through the gums, look out, asshole. That kind
refreshing.
That reminds me a little bit of White Claw, except nowhere near as neutered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Anyways.
The basic bees would drink this.
I would. I'm calling myself a basic bitch. Anyway, that was Toravon from Vault of Archavon. Next week, Gershom is up with the Lich King from Icecrown Citadel, and I know she is super stoked for that. Who the hell wouldn't be? Arthas, as far as I'm concerned, how do I put this? The pinnacle boss for World of Warcraft to me has always been the Lich King, ever since ICC came out. Everything else after that, cool. This whole going up against the Titans because they want to, I don't know, inject Azeroth's kidneys with some kind of mutant juice, I don't know. Like, I don't care. Lich King. So that'll be fun.
I'll have to say, though, about the Lich King, is when we run it now, right? We're all trying to get invincible. And all we have to do is, like, fart, and the Lich King is like, the Lich Kink? Maybe that's a different boss.
Ooh,
the Lich King.
The Lich Kink.
Right? Yes.
That's a disgusting kink. Liches are reanimated dead bodies.
Smart hungers.
Is it like So, okay.
I mean,
Okay, not to interrupt you. We're going to come back to this, but the Lich kink. So, do you have to fuck the Lich while you have their phylactery shoved up your ass?
I mean, it's your story. If that's how you want to go with it, let's go down that road.
All right.
Fanfic, or are we doing what's going on here?
This is apparently Thrall's Balls canon now, that a sex move called the Lich kink involves jamming their phylactery up your ass while you screw them.
I'm down with it. I can see that. But is Sylvanas there? Is Bolvar the Lich King at the time? Because I can go down so many more roads.
Oh, please, don't tell me that there wasn't an alternate ending to that fight that was basically a hate fuck. Come on now.
Oh, there were
Well,
chains still
get
involved.
chains. Yeah, exactly.
Although Bolvar, while he's the Lich King, he wasn't a Lich. Neither was Arthas. They didn't have phylacteries.
It's a title.
It is. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying something, and then I interrupted you and went on a tangent. The thing about the Lich King is...
So, they really need to put a skip button in during the whole monologue the Lich King does.
Crap.
Because I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, just shut up. I want to get the thing. They need a skip button. Please. Blizzard, put a skip button in.
Ian, we fist bumped. That means we're bros.
Ian, do it.
Like, for
yeah,
real.
do it like the gong in that one dungeon from Mop. You click a button and it makes it go away, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I bet eventually they will give us some kind of bone
Another
there.
20 years.
Who knows? Who the hell knows? But it wouldn't be the first time they've removed RP stuff to make... Didn't they do that for Illidan, actually? Remove some of the RP?
I think so. The last time I fought Illidan was for the Green Fire quest, so... And that was actually a very good fight. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
God, if we don't see Illidan again by the end of The Last Titan, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
I would be pissed too.
He'll come back. It's all a thing.
Sargeras is a Titan. We're dealing with the Titans. He's a Titan. We got to deal with that. We got to find out what's going off in Never Neverland, where Illidan's like, you will not pass. And fucking Sargeras is like, the line is, you shall not pass, bitch. And then they start fighting, and then, of course, they hate fuck.
That's exactly where I have this weird Wizard of Oz scene in my head, and I'm really disturbed now.
What?
It makes sense.
Which one?
The second movie. The one that no one's watched, but by Tim Burton.
Wizard of
Return to
Oz
Oz.
has a second... Really?
Yeah, there's a guy with a pumpkin head.
Does it
Return to Oz.
Does it suck?
I mean, if I watched it now, I probably would say yes, but I have great childhood memories of it. It's Tim Burton, straight up. So it's a little creepy and weird.
That's my style.
I mean, I love that crap too. So, but not many people know about it. But I'm like, no, screw this Wicked. I saw Wicked on Broadway, so I'm good. I don't need to see the movie. So,
you know what? I didn't see it on Broadway, but I did see a run of it. Okay, it was at the Oriental in Chicago, so it wasn't or anything. It was fucking fantastic. I kind of want to see the movie, but there is no way I'll like it as much as the stage musical, especially because they split the motherfucker into two things. That was only the first
they did
act.
that with The Hobbit too.
Still, that's not a great example because, you know, the only good The Hobbit movie was the first one.
The animated one?
What?
The animated one, right? From the 70s.
Oh, no, I meant... I wasn't
the movie
including that.
Live action.
Yeah. Live action, the only good The Hobbit movie was the first one. I never actually saw the cartoon, but I've heard it lines up really well with some album or another.
Dark Side of the Moon, I think?
Perhaps? I don't remember.
Johnny put the Return to Oz in the host chat.
I see
so,
that.
1985. So everyone make your judgment now.
I mean, was it still Dorothy? Because she would have been super fucking old by then.
It's a different Dorothy. I don't, dude. It's been forever, and I'm not even sure if Tim Burton did it. Maybe in my mind it says putting that in.
No, it says Tim Burton here. Wait, does it? Walt Disney Pictures, co-written and directed by Walter Murch. It says co-written though. I don't know.
It's definitely dark, like a Tim Burton movie, though. It's definitely that, like the Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
that kind of vibe for sure.
I'm gonna watch that.
Definitely 100%.
I wonder if it's on Disney Plus. I'll find out later. I don't have Disney Plus. Fuck my life.
Tubi has everything. That's how I found something.
This is on Tubi?
Well, I have no idea, but I was looking for something because I'm big in like paranormal stuff. And so I'm looking for like Planet Weird, like the documentary of The Unbinding. And I didn't want to pay for it, but then I saw some in the comment section say Tubi. I'm like, thank you, God. So I went and watched it on Tubi.
Huh.
That explains.
All right, I got distracted here. We should probably get back on track a little bit. But you know what? It's okay because it is a very light week in the world of news for WoW. But let's get into it anyway.
Time for WoW news, motherfuckers.
All right, so remember last week we mentioned there was going to be a Plunderstorm tournament amongst content creators. Well, they did it. Well, content creators and professional, I don't fucking know. Big names in WoW. That's how they did it. And the winners turned out to be Gingy and Mears. Not who I would have rooted for. I would have rooted for fucking Preach and Nobble because of course I would. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Plunderstorm, not a whole lot to say about this because I have not tried it out, but Trios has been added to Plunderstorm. Speaking of, you know what I hope happens after this Plunderstorm season ends is that they realize just how wildly popular it is and maybe make it its own standalone game in some way. Like maybe they announce, hey, guess what? We're making a whole new game and it's basically Plunderstorm. I'd play that.
I like that idea. I think they should.
I'd fucking play the shit out of that.
Do you think it should be like Warcraft assets, or do you think it should be like its own unique assets, like a whole new IP?
Well, that's an interesting thought. Because the reason that worked for Heroes of the Storm, where it just used all the, like, not the same assets, but the same characters and stuff. Huh. You know what?
I would like to see them
think
redo a map, though. A new map would be good.
For sure. At least a new map.
I want all the art style to look exactly like World of Warcraft does, because I think it would be a little too jarring if it weren't. And yeah, that might turn people off from
or do it like
that.
Hearthstone, kind of, where it's like not in the world, but it's like still
adjacent.
Like it's got its own, like, for lack of a better word, canon. Like how they had that deck out there where it was like if the Lich King and like everybody was undead and shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
into it and all that. Yeah.
Undead Jaina could get it. Oh, what's wrong with me?
Yes.
I mean,
Jaina it's the
bang
art,
more.
you know? For real. Goddamn. Anyway, Plunderstorm has trios now. We want to see Plunderstorm as its own standalone game. Standalone? I'm stand-a-stoned. All right, and then really the last bit of news we have to share here is that, as you probably expected, because it's been happening in other Timewalkings, Legion Timewalking got an item refresh to the vendor. So all the old things that you could get are still there, but there is now a whole bunch of transmogs and a new mount, the Urzul Flesh Ripper. And this is the same model as the Shackled Urzul, and that is a mount you can only get from Mythic Argus in Antorus. And if I remember right, I don't think it's so much he drops the mount as he drops a box that could contain the mount. I don't know. I think that was actually the first AOTC I ever got was Mythic Argus. Not Mythic, Heroic.
Oh.
But then again, there's also all kinds of new transmogs in there. There's ensembles, there's weapons, there's individual pieces. If you are curious what those all look like, because we're an audio podcast and I can't exactly fully explain that, you can check out the Wowhead article in the show notes here and just check those out because a lot of them look pretty cool. And you know something?
It's red.
What's that?
It's red and shackly.
Yes, the Urzul. What I don't know though is because the shackled Urzul, the purple one, can fly. I don't know if this one can fly. Somebody out there will have to go pick it up. Well, Legion Timewalking's about to reset, isn't it? Or is it about to come in? I've lost track.
No, Legion Timewalking's going right now.
Okay. So on reset, it'll change. Right? That's how it works.
Should be.
Okay. Anyway, somebody let me know if the red one can fly. So, that's all the news we had. Super light week. Because like everything I could find was about Cataclysm Classic or data mined stuff that ultimately... Okay, I'm just going to touch on this. I was not going to put it in the news, but apparently data mining Cataclysm Classic stuff turned up some data strings or code strings, whatever the hell they're called, about player housing. And they're like, is this our first look at what's coming in Midnight? And I don't see how that could be, because why would that be in the Cata Classic build? That makes no sense at all.
Maybe they put it there because they knew data miners would be looking. Blizzard's done crap like that before. They're sneaky.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Maybe
Either
an
way,
old placeholder, maybe that they're maybe going to reuse later for housing, like pieces of that.
Maybe, I guess.
It's like backed up.
I mean,
like they're going to copy and paste them, you know?
I don't know. All I know is player housing is one of those things that I am okay with not trying to dig stuff up to learn about it. I do that with a lot of things where I want to know as much as I can. But I'm okay with having it all hit me when it comes out or when Blizzard announces Midnight. Because, you know, I'm okay with that. Because it'll be fun. Do you hate fun?
Fresh.
Anyway.
Yes.
With that being the end of the news, I have something pretty cool up my sleeve here. I made a couple more, or rather AI made a couple more of those songs. Made one about Illyria, and specifically her fight against Xalatath, and another one about it. I told ChatGPT to write a heavy metal song about the events of Warcraft 3. So then I put that in this other AI. So anyway, which one do you guys want to hear first? Warcraft 3 or Illyria v Xalatath?
I vote Illyria because,
Yeah.
damn.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Through the veil of starlit sky, she stands, a bow in hand. A whisper of the void, her guide across the shadowed land. Eyes alight with azure flames, the huntress hears the call. A dagger's voice, a siren's wail, to see her rise and fall. The winds they howl, the shadows scream. A clash of fate, a broken dream. The void and light entwine, collide. Two powers bound where none can hide. cannot flee. Your soul is but a fragile thread unraveling for me. The dagger speaks, her laughter cold, her words like poison thorns. But Alleria steadfast bears her fate, the light and void reborn. Beneath the darkened moon they stand, a rift between what's born and planned. The arrows sing, the shadows bite, a symphony of endless night. The winds they howl, the shadows scream, a clash of fate, a broken dream. The void and light entwined collide, two powers bound where none can hide. Alleria, rise, let the void consume. A hymn of defiance, the stars foretune. Sunlight that whispers claw the night, but you are the storm, eternal fight. As the echoes fade, the silence bleeds, the void retreats, but it still feeds. Alleria stands, though her soul is torn, a hero's banner forever sworn.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, I love this shit. Like, I have
awesome.
to admit, it's kind of disrespectful to real musicians who
For sure.
do a lot, like, but it's fun to play with. That's what she said.
Oh yeah.
And like,
I mean, like I said, that reminded me of like if Megadeth and Hailstorm had a baby.
yeah. Like we were saying that in host chat, I kind of feel like that AI voice is like 80% it sounds like Lizzie Hale, and then just enough different that also not. In other words, audio, I don't know, boner juice of some sort.
Enough to get the job done.
Enough that if I fall forward, I don't know, something kickstand.
You'll bounce back up.
God, ow. All right, I guess it's time for the other one now. That's modeled after Warcraft 3. You motherfuckers ready?
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
In the land of Azeroth, the darkness stirs. The kingdom's on fire, the air is accursed. The orcs rise again, the demons awake. The tides of war crash, the earth starts to shake. The horde's march begins with blood in their eyes. They came as exiles, now ready to rise. Thrall leads them forth, with honor they fight. But the shadows grow long and the world fades tonight. Rising, falling, the war never ends. Brothers turn to enemies, bloodshed and sand. In the flames of betrayal, the burning sky, the heroes will fall and the kings will die. Arthur's the prince in his heart betrayal. He wields the cursed blade, his soul grows pale. To save his people, he sacrifices all. But the price is steep, and he answers the call. The skull spreads like a plague, corruption and death. His father lies fallen, no hope left to breathe. With frost upon his soul and vengeance in his hands, the Lich King rises, a new dawn command. Rising, falling, the war never ends. Brothers turn to mage with no mercy, no place to stand. The night elves rally their ancient fight to save the world from eternal night. In the heart of the storm, the battle's begun. The fate of Azeroth rests with the chosen one. Rising, falling, the war never ends. Brothers turn to enemies, bloodshed and sand. In the flames of betrayal, the burning sky, the heroes will fall and the kings will die. The blood runs red, the war is complete. In the ashes, the world must repeat. The echoes of war, they'll never cease. For in the end, there is no peace, only release.
Hell yeah.
When does the album come out?
Eventually. I'm going to put something together and put it on YouTube. Because
You're making a playlist, you know, like just anything.
so
I
there
think AI
will be
has a
something
thing for 80s rock music.
Well, I mean, that was me picking the genre, but
It's true.
you're not part of the bad bitch genre. It's a genre.
I have my own song, okay? Shut up.
Never mind, that was a reference to fucking TikTok, which I don't expect anybody here to have gotten.
Nah, I know,
Anyway,
I get it.
we have two options here. There's no never mind. No, we don't. We have one option here. I'm out of songs, but we have a little bit of time to work with here. So I think it would be fun to play 20 questions. So I'm going
Wait, I have an idea.
Huh?
I have an idea. Sorry to interrupt, but I had an idea. Why don't you write a song about the show and all of us?
ChatGPT
Gershom,
can't do that.
Wooly,
But oh god,
Johnny.
I will. That'll
Do it.
next week. Next week. Stay tuned for the Thrall's Balls song.
Keep this in here. Don't edit it out, but shh, don't tell Gersh. Okay? No one tell Gersh.
Shh, quiet on the Gersh front.
Gotta be quiet. It's a secret.
You know
Shh, don't
she's
tell
gonna
her.
listen to this.
Peppers, don't listen.
Oh my
Pineapple. I don't know who's who, but don't listen.
god. Oh my
I'll text
god.
her. Don't listen to the
God damn it.
podcast.
Hold off. Hold.
Hold. But no, yeah,
Mel Gibson,
I'll do that.
hold.
Oh my god. Anyway, so we're gonna play 20 questions, all right? I am thinking of something related to World of Warcraft. It is not something that you will ever or have ever witnessed in the game. It's not something you can go and find somewhere. It is merely an idea. You can think of it as a little scenario. And since it gets a little specific, I'll just make a judgment if you're close enough and then say, there we go. However, first we have to ask the questions. So, you two are going to go back and forth asking questions in voice, not in DMs. And they have to be yes or no. I will answer yes or no. Because it's 20 questions, you each get to answer 10. Ask 10. Are you ready?
Yes.
That you sounded unsure about that. Are you
What if I
fucking
find it in
ready?
game and blow your brain up?
I can promise you, you won't. At least not now. All right, Boomy, you're first. What's your first guess? Or question, rather.
Is it something that enjoys colder environments?
No.
Does it involve body parts exchanging fluids?
No, not this time. I hope somebody was listening who's never heard the show before and goes, what do you mean, not this time?
Wait, what?
Never mind. Your next question, Boomy.
Is it a weapon of some type?
No, but it can have deadly results.
So can I.
In fact, most likely would have deadly results. And we're not talking about after your 5-alarm chili night, okay? Deadly results.
Okay.
No, that's White Castle and Taco Bell on the same day, man.
I think Johnny's up. Am I right?
I was gonna say, does it involve murder?
Wait a minute. Didn't you go last and you... I don't give a fuck. It does not involve murder. Well, what did you ask? I'm a little high.
Was it a weapon of some type?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. But no, it does not involve murder. All right, Boomy, you're up.
Does it involve betrayal?
Not on purpose. Actually, not at all. No, it does not.
Damn it.
Johnny?
Is the place where the thing happens in the game?
Yes. Boomy.
Is the place where these things happen that's in the game filled with pandas?
No. There might be one walking around there, but I doubt it.
Oh,
Is it a major city where this happens?
I'm gonna say yes.
It's just that whatever, at one point in time, it was like the major city or a major city at one point in time.
Yes, let's say that. Boomy.
Does this city still exist?
Yes. Canonically, you mean? Yes.
Yes. Damn it.
Right.
I only got 40 more cities to go.
They will rebuild Undercity, I promise. First, they had to make all the gummy bears eat the fucking gas.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny. Oh, those.
Can you eat it?
I'd still watch it.
Is there a thing eating, or there's some sort of consuming, or?
This situation could potentially come about because of an inedible.
Like weed edible?
Yes.
Is that in game?
No. That's why this is a scenario that you wouldn't see.
Ian, get on it.
Places.
What's your next question, Boomy?
Was this place disrupted because of the Sundering?
Actually, no, I don't think it was.
A newer city from the last couple expansions.
No.
So an older city in the game.
Are you sure you want to make that your question? Because that's pretty much just rephrasing the previous question.
I know, that's why I said I'm being an ass.
Oh.
I blame the blueberry lemonade. Oh shit. My brain just died. Johnny, go.
Nope. I am too toasted for you to throw off the rotation. I will not be able to keep track of that.
I have not been counting.
Is this something that we may or may not have, could have, maybe have been encountered before, even though I know it's just a scenario?
I mean, I don't know what you mean. Like in-game?
Like something familiar that we might have encountered that this might be adjacent to.
This is something that you could potentially do, may potentially have done, but the first half of it you wouldn't have done. And you would need to be a specific person. That's all I'll say. That was not a yes or no answer, but, whatever. Johnny, you're up.
Are Are there any major lore characters involved in this scenario?
Yes. All right, I'm not sure I've been counting correctly, but I think this next one will be question 7 for both of you.
Is it faction specific?
Is what faction specific? The scenario, the place?
Yes.
You bastard.
Does it? Is it more horde friendly?
This is
Or
definitely a horde thing.
Oh, okay. Just narrowing it down.
I gotcha. Johnny?
Is there currency exchanged?
Not likely.
Like prostitution?
No, there's no body fluid, so technically no.
Ah, fair. Does a scenario or whatnot, do you have to meet in secret? Or are they meeting in secret? Is it a secret?
There's nothing secretive necessary about this.
Rip.
My cat just decided to scratch my chair. Fucking Stormwind! My cat's name is Stormwind, but we call her Stormy.
Nice.
I pull out her full
ask
Christian name when she is in trouble. Okay, so I believe we are now on Johnny's 8th question, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it a... Does it involve any sort of, like, chain of command or, like, changes in rank?
No, not really. This person has a rank, I'll say that.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Question 9 for both of you.
Is this person related to any major character?
Well, Johnny already asked if it's a major lore character, and I said yes. So technically...
But are they related?
Related to any other ones, you mean?
No, to the ones he said yes to.
What? You just confused the shit out of me.
So, is this person related to any of the major lore characters that you gave Johnny in the affirmative? Wow, that just sounded more confusing.
Did I say any characters?
you referred to the rank or whatever and change it. They have a rank in the Horde. Or something.
Yeah, they have a rank, but it's not within the Horde. It's within their own people. I'm really lost on this question here. Can you break it down for my dumbass? Are they related to what now?
Scratch question.
Okay.
Are they a part of Zappy Boy's race?
No. But I appreciate the reference to Zappy Boy. We need to see more of him. It's been a while.
I'm Alliance, but I love me some Zappy Boy.
Hell yeah. Also, that's the wrong faction. Continue, Johnny.
Does it involve sitting?
No. No, it does not. I've lost
Bane's
track.
out.
Wait, the scenario does not involve sitting. Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't involve sitting. I've lost track, but we're going to call this question 10 for both of you. Boomy?
Does it involve a giant explosion?
No. Johnny?
Does it involve... Said...
What? You didn't come all the way through.
Is there a prisoner involved?
A prison or a prisoner? Actually, in either case, no.
Yeah, okay.
This person...
no
wait. This character has been a prisoner in the past.
Okay.
All right. I want each of you to just take a wild stab in the dark and guess. Boomy first.
Varian Rin.
What's the scenario,
You said
though?
wild stab.
He did do a wild stab right before he, got blown up.
That is true.
Go,
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
Thrall escaping Dirthold Keep.
No. The actual thing I was thinking of, Bane was getting stoned and fell off Thunder Bluff.
We were close with Bane and sitting. I say I was closest because I said his name.
But then you said that rules him out. And I was thinking, actually, well... Anyway, so, yeah. Bane Bloodhoof getting stoned and falling off Thunder Bluff. I'm going to let you guys know right now, I guess what I plugged in the beginning of the show with that AI EDM I've been making. After we play the outro... Actually, no. I wanna just kind of tease one of my songs. Can I? Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Sweet. All right, which one should it be though? The album name is Artificial Forest, by the way. Let's go with... Damn, I don't know which one to do. Sex and Drugs.
All day I dream about. All day I dream about. All day I dream about sex and drugs. All day I dream about. All day I dream about. All day I dream about sex and drugs. Light that shit and breathe it in. Light it up and inhale it. Lay down, let's get it done. Sex and drugs. Naked on the dance floor. Light that shit and breathe it in. Light it up and inhale it. Lay down, let's get it done. Sex and drugs. Naked on the dance floor. Light it up and inhale it. Lay down, let's get it done. Sex and drugs. Naked on the dance floor.
So, yeah. If y'all out there happen to like EDM, I don't know how much overlap there is between WoW and EDM stuff. I don't even know if these guys like EDM, but I've been having fun making that stuff, and I know it's not actually me making that. I'm aware of that. And I know it's disrespectful to actual musicians, but it's fun, okay? So I just want to make music so that people can dance to it. Anyways, do we have any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Yes, put a skip scene in the freaking ICC fight.
Yeah. My final thought is Boomy has a Lich kink.
Yeah, baby.
Johnny, how about yourself?
My final thought is don't forget the chains and whips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, we are going to go ahead and get on out of here. So, feel free to follow us in the social media places and such. I am at Wooly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom on Twitter and Blue Sky. That's all one word, Hunter, Gershom, and at Hunter Gershom on Instagram. Again, all one word, Hunter, Gerrrshom. Boomy is at BoomyNation on Twitter, or as he likes to call it, X. I will never comply. And YouTube and pretty much any social place you might want to look for him. Johnny Tips.
Call it Twix.
Twix? I don't want to do that. Johnny is Johnny Tips on Discord, JOHNNIE and the little period Tips, and at Johnny.tips on Instagram. And then, of course, Craig, our part-time host who will be here when he's able to be here, basically. You can follow him on Twitter at CRAIIIG. And then, of course, the show is at ThrallsBallsPod on Twitter. Instagram, we are on Blue Sky now, too. So, you know, go look for that. Email us with any feedback or questions, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com to find our link tree. All our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. Bye, we love you, be good. I signed off too early. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, man.